So the couple sit down for dinner.
Scene of the night, guys.
Becca asks, what advice would you give yourself about the process in the beginning? I'm just kind of pointing out the highlights. Brendan skips answering the question. Everybody else answers. Claire asks what everyone is nervous about with the next month coming. Well, no. Emily asks what everyone's nervous about the next month with things coming up. And then even Brennan, he threw it in there. I don't know if you caught it or not, but he said, like, you mean what everybody's excited for? Like trying to change what Emily's question was. To me, that's like a little controlling. Can she get out her question and say fully what she want to say? Anyway, so Cameron says that, you know, within the marriage with Claire, there's been misalignments, and he's been waiting until they're on the same page, and he feels soon they will be, or he hopes they will be, but they haven't talked in a few days. Claire's been confused in her own feelings. She hasn't done enough reflecting, and she says she's no longer confused with where she's at. Emily asked if they've tried asking, you know, what do we want, like as a couple, like together
instead of individually.
And Cameron says, well, on the count of 3, let's say if we want to divorce or keep trying. He counts to 3. Claire says that she wants to separate. He said he wants a divorce. So Cameron just takes it as we both want a divorce, and that's what we're going to do. Claire admits that she's been very confused, and she's drugged Cameron along. She realizes she hurt him in the process, and she regrets how she handled her emotions, and she apologizes to him. Cameron says that he'd never take back the days that he had with Claire, and then he compares it to putting his dog down and how he was thankful for the time he had with his dog before his dog died.
Dude, y'all see why he's weird? Like I said, the person don't do nothing to you personally, but you just see the aura and you just compare me to a dog. Listen here, can I go back to the scene and explore this scene just a little bit?
Explore.
Cameron, whenever he comes into a group, it's something that you have to be discerning to catch. He sees himself as the leader. He sees himself as the voice of the group.
Okay.
So that's why he leads the conversations and things like that. Brenda don't like that. Brenda is the one that always got the slide comments and things like that. Even when they all met and they all brought the food, he was like, well, technically we bring this much food and things like that. We have food for 34 people and things like that. It's like he always make himself to be seen. Yeah. Right? Even that little game that he likes to play, well, you know what? On the count of 3, say if you want to stay married or stay divorced, that's manipulative. You get what I'm saying? That is not a cool thing to do. You get what I'm saying? Especially with people, you're in front of people, first of all, and they're like, whoa, maybe y'all shouldn't do this. And y'all continue to do it. And even then, Claire said separated, and he said divorce. Hey, Claire, what does separated mean?
Exactly.
It's her way of not trying to look fully like the bad person.
It's her way of trying to stay in the middle, to stay in the gray area. And that, to me, that's intentional. People want to be confused. People want to waste time.
Or be confusing.
Or be confusing.
Yes.
And the fact that she says, you know, I dragged him along. I apologize. I don't accept your apology. If I'm Cameron, I don't accept your apology.
I don't think it's real.
Because you just tried to continue to drag me along. What does separate mean? Why are you trying to confuse me still? Get out my face.
Exactly. Come on now. We picked you up. And we're not doctors, right? Something as simple as when he said divorce.
Or stay married.
Exactly. And she said separate.
You gave yourself a third option. You're playing with us.
Stop it. We ain't got the time for it. This show is 2 hours long plus the after party.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We ain't got the time for it. Anything else in that scene that you wanted to point out and things like that? Because I know more things happen and things like that with Emily and all that stuff. Is there anything on that part of the scene that stuck out to you, Blair?
No.
Okay, come on. Let's continue on with this dinner.
Brennan asks if they would have done anything differently. And Brennan, basically, Cameron says, well, you answer first. Brennan said that it's been a process opening up, and he said maybe opening up quicker may have been better.
Oh, the process over. Okay, continue.
Claire
Go ahead.
Claire asks if Brennan and Emily see a future, and Brennan says they're just taking it day by day, trying to make the next. Well, he didn't say this. He meant he's trying to, well, I don't actually know what he meant. Let me not put words in his mouth like Pastor Cal does.
Just say what he said.
He said that he wants to make the previous day better than the next.
Okay. I mean, that's what he said. What do you want me to say to that?
What does that mean, Chris?
That means I'm not here to define what he said. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know what that means.
He's basically...
Basically, we're going to just be spinning our wheels.
Look.
We're going to make the day before... better than the next day.
Listen here, everything you gotta read on people clues. Right?
I want to say he got tongue-tied, but I don't think he did.
No, he didn't get tongue-tied. No. You have to read people's body language, and you got to read the scene. Becca and Austin, even though I don't believe Austin really liked Becca, you see Austin in his what he considers casual dressing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Button up, maybe some khakis. Becca got on something nice. You get what I'm saying? Even though Claire and Cam is not together, Cam came with his wrinkled shirt and things like that, and Claire had on a nice dress and things like that, even though she don't like the guy. Yeah. Right? Emily has on a nice dress. What did Brendan had on?
Was it like a sweatshirt?
A t-shirt and a hoodie. Mm-hmm. You have to. These are your external thing is showing that you're not trying.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I know you got button ups, but you're basically like, I'm just here because they told us to film. Mm-hmm. And what do I look for in the future? To make the next day better than the previous day. It's like, okay.
But that's not even what he said.
What did he say?
Make the previous day better than the next day.
Whatever.
How can you make the day before better?
But whatever.
Than the current day or the day ahead.
But whatever. But the whole point is
exactly. That's what he meant by that. Whatever.
But no, that's basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Emily is tired of hearing this day by day thing. He thanks her for being resilient and for helping him open up.
Yeah, thank you for taking these punches. These metaphorically punches, basically to where I don't open up and you've been a trooper,
right?
You get what I'm saying? Resilient in what? If you made it easy, she wouldn't have no need to be resilient.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
You're talking about how tough it's been. How has it been tough for you? You've barely spoken to me. Just being around me is hard.
It makes no sense.
Okay.
And then during this time, you could tell one thing Emily does do. She does a lot with her eyes, and it is. I personally think is irritating, but she's basically trying to, as you see in the confessional, she's trying to keep her composure.
Yeah. You
get what I'm saying? Because she's like, I'm about to explode and things like that. She even threw a little thing like, oh, there go Claire stirring the pot. You get what I'm saying? Because she's like, hey, I kind of don't want this on me because the more he talks, this is the first time I heard his voice today. You know what I'm saying? So
and it's BS.
Yes. Go ahead, continue.
Well, Emily has to use the bathroom talking about BS. Brandon offers to walk with her, and she says, "Nah, you good."
Question: Why would he offer to hey, I go with you? Does he let me know he don't want to be around his castmates?
I don't know why he did that.
Because I'm like, you can't go to the bathroom with her.
Can you tell that she's annoyed? Are you trying to shut her down? What are you doing? I don't know.
I took that as, hey, listen here, I don't want to sit around these people any longer. Do you gotta go to the bathroom? Okay, I help. Yeah. I just took it go ahead, continue.
Well, Claire goes to check on Emily. Claire talks to Emily, and Emily is the only one being honest, and she doesn't deserve this. Emily cares about him and wishes that she didn't. Claire says that if he doesn't give you the respect you need, then you need to walk away.
Yeah.
Claire tells Brennan that she's hurt because she really likes him, and Brennan says that he's not going to let her walk away upset. He cares a lot, and he's not trying to hurt her.
Liar.
He asks her why she's upset, and she says it's frustrating, especially in a group setting, and it's embarrassing.
It is.
Nothing has changed since last week, and he keeps saying the same stuff. He says that he's trying. He sees that she's giving more than what he is, and she doesn't deserve this.
I love it, man.
Basically, he told her, you should leave because this is all I got for you.
Is that what you took from it?
That's how I got from it. He said, you don't deserve this, and I'm giving you all I got, and I know you're giving me more. You don't deserve this.
I took it as, I'm going to be a centimeter better tomorrow. That's basically how I took it. He don't want, here's the oxymoron with this guy. He don't want to fail in this process in the sense of divorce is not an option. But I don't necessarily know what he wants out of it. We know who he don't want. He don't want Emily. Yeah. Based on the after party, not this episode, but weeks back, he didn't like Emily's past. You get what I'm saying? So there's something to I can't take you home to mama. Yeah. Well, you signed up for the show. Right. Your parents wasn't a big fan, or at least your father wasn't a big fan of you being on the show in the first place. So this whole thing of I can't take you home to mama because of your past, brother, I don't know who you thought they was going to bring to you. If you're the weirdo going to sign up for Married at First Sight, they are going to pair you up with another weirdo who will sign up for the process as well. So I don't even understand what you think or thought you was going to get. Right. You get what I'm saying? Continue.
Well, Cameron